to another video in the building the Ghostbusters Ecto-1 series from the Sci-Fi Collective. Do you know how tempting it is to say building the Back to the Future DeLorean? So tempting. So here we have issue number 2, the second instalment of the iconic 1959 Cadillac from Ghostbusters. So we're going to be doing the build, talking in here about some of the special effects by the looks of it, no practical magic. So basically a talk with Ivan Reitman about some bits, something for us to chew over whilst we're waiting for the next delivery to come through, and then talking about ghost breakers and spook chasers. So the weren't they the names that they were also like having to go with? Oh no. Do you know what? I should read the magazine and I'll find out. Never mind, let's get on with the build. Okay, so before we start the build, I did notice, I don't know if it was an issue 1, I haven't looked back to see, but there was an interesting piece just here, like for a tip, that may have come in handy with the DeLorean build, I'm not sure. But I'm going to try it going forward, see if it does actually make a difference. Tip for tightening the screws. Screws with codes ending in the letter M, such as BM and CM, drive into metal, handy to know. Those ending in the letter P, such as BP and CP, drive into plastic. Self-tapping screws for metal cut their own thread in the pre-drilled socket to prevent the screw from jamming before it is fully tightened, which is an issue that I had a number of times with the DeLorean build. Drive the screw only halfway in at first, then unscrew it to release the shavings created as the screw cuts its thread. Finally, drive the screw fully into the socket. That is something that is very interesting. I'm going to take heed of that and give that a go when needed. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is the front grille with the strip that comes with it as well. I believe that is this one. So, yeah, the holes are going at the top, and this is going to be going into, I assume, just here like so. Is that which way around does it want it? Oh, it wants these at the bottom. Okay, so it wants these little notches at the bottom, and then that is going to be going in like that. Okay, and that is going to be getting attached with 3 AP screws. So let's turn this bad boy around and get that in there, because with the DeLorean build, it was always a real treat to like when you only had screw into plastic, because you knew there was going to be an easy job. But screwing into metal could sometimes be really tricky in certain instances, and that tip could very well save a lot of headache going forward. So yeah, definitely worth checking out, I believe. Okay, that's tight, and one last one on there. Okay, considering this is like just the front grille, the sheer size of it is amazing. It just like it gives you a slight insight into how build this car is going to end up being, because that is literally just the front. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. Okay, firstly what we need to do is we need to get the side panels. So that's the right one. What one does it want us to do first? Repeat these, then fasten them on the left hand side of the front. Okay, so it wants us to, no, it still wants, which way round does it want us? It wants it that way round. That's the right, it says. Yeah, that's the right. So we want the left one Okay, and that is going to be fitting on, there's 2 holes just there. That's going to be going in like so. Okay, and that is going to be getting fitted with another 3 AP screws. So let's get the first one in, which is going straight through here. Oh, whoops. A little bit more careful there. So, and then there are so many other like builds going on. I haven't managed to actually keep track of every single one. Let's be honest, I don't think anyone can really afford to build every single one that comes out, but I certainly think that if you're a Ghostbusters fan, how can you really say no to this? Because it is such an iconic car, and it's, for me personally, been such a huge part of my childhood as well as my adult life. I still absolutely love Ghostbusters to bits, so much so that I've been so tempted to get a proton pack made or get the parts sent to us, so that then I could do the actual build myself. Not sure if I would trust myself to actually do a good enough job to build it myself though, but it's been so tempting. I wonder, out of you guys, out of the people that are doing the build, how many of you guys have got proton packs, like full size? So yeah, let us know in the comment section below how many of you guys have got your packs. Okay, so that is in. Now we're doing the other side with another 3 AP screws. Okie dokie. So that is going to be slotting in like so. Just there. There we go. And we're going for number 2. So I know that I was saying that I was going to start talking about Ghostbusters Afterlife and go through like with hypothesis and theories about what could possibly be going on with Afterlife, but then saying that I know that a lot of people like to stay spoiler free, like my good mate Luke. He manages to not even watch any trailers for movies before they come out, because he firmly believes that they give away far too much in the trailer, and wants to go into the movie experience absolutely free of any pre-existing opinions, especially when it comes to movies that he already knows that he's going to more than likely like. Okay, now we're putting on another bit of grill. Okay, so this looks like it is probably this one. That looks like it's going to be there, doesn't it? Okay, so with this is going to use 2 BP screws. Turn the piece over on the left side of the grill, on the left grill. Okay, so is there any way to differentiate 2 pieces? I don't think so. I believe that is right. So we're going to try and just line that up, I believe. That looks fairly in line to me. going to be hard to tell directly without. Okay, so that's going to be. Okay, so it's got two little grooves. Yeah, it's got little grooves to sit there. Sorry, what was that? That was BP's. Okay, so that's going to be two of them. Let's get that on there first, so it's ready. Yeah, and I don't think it'd be fair to talk theories on these videos because not everybody wants to have potential spoilers or anything else before the movie. Personally, I like to throw a few theories about the place, about what I think it could be, but I know some people don't like that, so we won't bother talking about theories whilst I'm building. I know I like to rant. Talk gibberish mostly whilst I'm doing these builds. Just need to. Let's get that in first. Oh, fat fingers. I hope I'm not the only one who ends up screwing up so many times because of having sausage fingers that struggle with minute little details. I think that's nearly in line. Oh no, it's come off. Okay. Get in there. Oh dear. Okay. Fiddly bits make me look an absolute numpty. I like to look at least semi-competent, not fully, because then people get too much high expectations, but just semi-competent. Okay, so there we go. And we're going to push. Is that all in line? No, that is not in line. Now it's in line. Or is it? Okay. What have I done there? What have I done? What have I done? Okay. Why is it going like that? Oh, am I putting it into the wrong bit? Okay. May have been going into the wrong section. Let's give that another go. The thing is, the way I see these videos, right, is it can help at least make other people feel better about themselves, knowing that at least, at the very least, I'm not as crap as Wayne is. There we go. I think I finally got it. By gosh, I think he's got it. Okay, there we go. Tell you what would have held that in place quite nicely is maybe a little like pilot guider, you know, them little plastic bits that just feed in there. But oh well. Maybe I should just be a little bit more competent, and then I would have been able to get that in 2 seconds, wouldn't I? Okay, so that is that bit now on. So let's get the next piece of the grill on. Once again, we're going to be screwing it in with 2 BP screws. So let's get them over. So you can't even pick up the screws right. Okay, so that's on there now. And let's get this bad boy in. Okay, so let's start with the bottom one. That seemed to work better last time. Maybe not this time. We'll soon see. Okay. There we go. That looks like it's gone. Blimey. And on the first go as well, was that the first go? Okay, can you class that? Okay, give me the benefit of the doubt. We'll class that as the first go. Here we are. Second screw. I see that Mike Lane is already coming up with his own mods, so well done, Mike. Looking forward to seeing all of the great work that you're going to be doing with the car, like you did with the DeLorean build. If no one's seen Mike's work previously, make sure to go over to the Facebook groups, and you'll be able to see all of his gear there. Okie dokie. So now we are going to be getting to that's the one. Assembling the anti-collision strobe lights. Okay, so let's get these together. Okay, so okay then, for a second I thought I'd lost one because I couldn't see it anywhere, because it's this tiny little piece of plastic. That is going to go inside here, like so, and then that is going to go on top of one of the, where's that? So yeah, and so it's just going to go in figure A strobe light. The left and right frames are marked with L and R. Okay, so that's R. To indicate which frame goes on which side, then push the first anti-collision strobe light lens into the frame. Finally place the assembly on the left side on the front grille and drive 2 BP screws. Okay, so let's go for the left one first, because that's what it wants us to do, doesn't it? So we've got to get out the left one first. Okay, so let's get these. Okay, so this is the left one indicated by the little L. Putting in the little light, the little strobe light, plastic, which will more than likely have something going on at some point. Okay, and then it wants this just pushed on top, which has gone on like so. And then it wants that one to be put just here on there. Okay, and that is going to be getting screwed in with 2 BP screws. So we've got 1 and 2. Okay, and that's going in via the top. Just trying to see what the screw hole is. Okay. Trying to just balance it so I'm not like pushing down straight away onto the grill. Yeah, I'm always so fiddly. I do apologise. These build videos are probably like twice as long as other people who actually know what they're doing. Until I start like fast forwarding them again. Oh, on the first one, so I don't tend to wait until people are getting sick and tired of me taking so long to do the build before I start fast forwarding. But I don't believe that would be that long if I keep being this incompetent. Okay, so there we go, that one's in. Okay, before I tighten that up, I'll get the second one started. There it is. And that is going in right there. Whoops. Okay, that's down. Let's finish this one off. There we go. Okay, so we've already got the little plastic bulb bit inside there. Let's push this on nice and tight. Okay, now that is going over here with 2 more BP screws. 1, 2. And that is screwing into the front, just once again. There we go. Okay, so that one has started. So let's get the second one going, and then I'll tighten that one off. Okay. Oops. There we go. all done. Okay, so now we're going to be assembling the headlights. So, which one is the left? Which one is the left? Is there any difference? Yes, there is. Okay, so the left one has got the holes going that way. The right has got the holes going the opposite way. So the first thing that we do, by the looks of it, is we turn these around and place them through the keyhole. No, through these two little pointy stick bits, I'm assuming, if I can get them through. No? Do they not go through there? No? Am I being thick? No, they do go through. Of course they go through. Just need a bit of encouragement. Okay, so that has been pushed through there. Next, we are getting the actual light covers itself, the plastic bits. Once again, got the holes in the right place to push straight through and into there. So there we go. And then what we're going to be doing is attaching these on to where? So we've been doing that, we've done that, just trying to see where. I suppose it wants these onto there now, I guess. Would it, which way around? It wants it that way around. Okay, so these are going to go on like so. And then that is getting attached with two APs, and also I haven't done this bit yet, and that is going in there like so. Yeah. Okay, so that is going to be getting attached. There you go, let's push that in properly. That is going to be getting attached with two APs at the top and one CP at the bottom. So let's get two APs. Do the tops. APs are slightly smaller than, shorter than CPs, so they're not going through quite as much plastic as the CP one will be. That's in nice and tight. Going to the instructions at the front, just reminding people to not over tighten the CP screws, as you can damage the plastic. So try to avoid easy damage without over tightening. Okay, that's nice and tight. That one CP screw, that is going straight in that middle section. There we go. And we're doing the same for the other side. So we've got this bad boy for the right. Which way is the holes? That way is the holes. Okay, and we need to push them through. Come on, you can do it. It's just about lining it up just right. That's one, no. before I add it then. Okay, there we go, they're in. Okay, so pushing that all the way down. Then we are pushing in the next pieces, which is the plastic covers. Then we are going to be putting on the backings. So these bits are just going to be sitting there waiting for their bulbs at some point. And then this is going to go in like so. That's it. Okay, that's in nice and firm. Once again, going in with 2 AP screws at the top and 1 CP screw at the bottom. So just going to get that in nice and tight. There we go. 1 and 2. Okay, and a CP screw. Okay, that is in. So that's the right hand side one, that's the left hand side. Now we are going to be attaching them onto this piece right here. So we're going to be starting with the left hand side. These are going to be sitting, they sit quite nicely just straight into those little holes just there. They're going to be getting attached with 2 BM screws, so they're getting screwed into the metal. And these ones are the BMs. Okay. So that is going in like so. Okay, so let's get that a little bit of the way. Take it out. Okay, so hopefully that's done what it said it would. See if what they've recommended actually works. By doing it halfway, then taking it out and carrying it on. Okay, that seems to be pretty much there. Let's get the second one going. There we are. Oops. Oops, if I actually have it in there properly. Right, that doesn't any sort of help whatsoever. Okay. And just make sure that one's tightened, which it is. That is nice and tight on there. Totally top heavy now. So now we've just got 2 more screws on this side. Okay, I don't think I'm going to actually need to go halfway and then take this out, because it seems to just go straight in, and that's going to probably be more with the longer ones than it is the shorter screws. So that one seems to go in no problem whatsoever. There we go. Okay, and that is it for issue 2. That is all of the build for this issue. There we go. Looks pretty good to me so far. Add that onto the rest of the bits when they come up. It's going to look like a really beautiful front grille. I think that's what we were making in the first 4 issues. I didn't actually look too much at the test run to see what people got in the first 4 issues, but I'm pretty sure it was the entire front grille that we ended up making in the first 4 issues. Still, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you want to get your subscription, I'll try and remember to put a link in the description below. And if you want to continue to see how my build is going and make yourself feel better about being more competent, then remember to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, as we'll continue our journey in the building the GhostBusters Ecto-1. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the future.